I asked Michael Duff about Barnsley's Tuesday trip to Lincoln and about how they'll be going all out to win the last 5 games of the season.
They'll be 3-4-3. Well, I'd be amazed if they're not. 3-4-3. They'll try and play football, but they don't particularly value the ball because they're such a threat on the counter. And you know, we're 40 odd games in now, and they've done it all season, so I don't see them changing. And that is the threat. They're a threat at set plays, like I said, but it's us being wary of their threats and then exposing weaknesses which we think they might have, but there isn't many because there's not many spaces to go and play into and things like that.
You mentioned last week that draws aren't really good enough in this situation. So if it is just for example a 0-0 or 1-1 late on, is it going to be pretty much all out attack from Barnsley? And if you do lose, then at least you did it trying to win.
Absolutely. Draws don't do us any good anymore. You know, we're 10 points clear of 5th. So if we go there tomorrow and get a draw, it's not the end of the world and it's not a bad result because they're a good team. But we'll be going all out for the 3 points.
Okay then, Doug, a professional job on Saturday, but more of the same needed on Tuesday night as well.
Yeah, I think so. Really, I mean, 5-1 away from home, great result. I think they'd probably admit with the other than set pieces, it wasn't their most fluid game, but you can't argue with the result. Clearly, it's against quite opposition that are really struggling. But yeah, they scored some good goals from set pieces, and we're in control of the game the whole time. So it's a great win. Much tougher test at Lincoln, I think. They've got a great home record, which I'm sure we'll come on to, and yeah, a bit of a more difficult away trip. But Barnsley have shown they can beat pretty much anyone in this division, so they'll be confident of hopefully another win.
And obviously a team Barnsley are familiar with, having played them up twice already this season.
Yes, but at a time when they're a bit sort of up and down in terms of form, probably 2 of the worst days of the season really. The 3-0 EFL trophy loss when James Norwood was sent off early. Obviously he's had a massive turnaround in his Barnsley career since then, and he'll probably be going there hoping to show that. And then the 1-0 home loss in October, that was during that dodgy run they had in October where they couldn't score or win. It was only 4 games, but that's probably the big blip in the season. And so that they were poor in both of those games, but they should be able to deliver a much better performance in this match.
I know we've all been scrutinising each team's running, and I think this is the fixture, perhaps with an asterisk next to it, is the toughest away trip for Barnsley. Would you agree with that?
It's probably up there with one of the toughest games. I know that they've got Ipswich and Peterborough to come at home, but you just back Barnsley in any home game at the moment. I know those games will be tough, but yeah, this is a really tough one, I think. And Barnsley can beat anyone. I've made them favourites for the game, but I do think that Lincoln, they've only lost 1 at home all season. That was against Peterborough last month. They've got a really good record against the top 4. I think they're unbeaten in the other 7 games against the top 4, including beating Barnsley. They went to Plymouth and won not long ago. I think they won at Ipswich as well. So they can really mix it with the best teams in the league. So it won't be easy at all.
What's Michael Duff think about Lincoln? I know you've spoken to him this morning.
Yeah, I think he's really good friends with their manager, Mark Kennedy, just through coaching courses and both being young managers, and they sort of keep in touch quite a lot. He said that they'll probably be happy for Barnsley to have most of the ball, but when they get it, they play good football. They'll be good at set pieces as well. Obviously, Barnsley are very good at set pieces too, as we saw on Saturday. So it could be a lot of corners and set pieces, free kicks potentially decide the game. But yeah, he's expecting a tough game against a team that sort of, like I said, don't want the ball that much, but when they get it high up the pitch, they can cause problems.
Yeah, do you think Barnsley were happy with Saturday, A, in that they won, and B, that Sheffield Wednesday dropped points as well? Obviously, the downside, I guess, was tremendous results for Ipswich and for Plymouth.
Yeah, I didn't really. I thought both of them might slip up on Saturday, but obviously that was spectacularly wrong. But I think Barnsley, they just keep winning and see what happens. Obviously, they do need other teams to slip up. I personally feel like if they win all the games to the end of the season, the big if I know, but if they do that, I believe they'll finish in the top 2. Probably if they get the vast majority of the points as well. So yeah, they just keep going. They've got enough to focus on getting a win, which hardly anyone has done at Lincoln since Bank on Tuesday. I think Wednesday Ipswich and Plymouth all drew there. So if Barnsley can go one better, that'd be a great win.
Yeah. And just some more good news coming out of Oakwell with the under-18s as well.
Yeah, brilliant. It's really turned out to be a really good season for the Reds. The under-18s won their title, then both the North and South combined PDL Category 2 title. They won 4-1 at Cardiff with 3-0 at half-time. They've been brilliant all season, top by a long way, and they've won it with a couple of games to spare. And very exciting to have these young players coming through, and hopefully they can make an impact in the first team in the coming years. And for those who don't, they still have the memories of winning this title.
Yeah, and for Friday's Chronicle, I understand you've been down to Oakwell today and got a few quotes off some of those involved.
Yeah, Bobby Hassel is the academy manager, and Nicky Eden, the under-18s coach. Been speaking to both of them, and then a couple of players as well. Jonathan Bland, who's been the captain, and Josiah Dyer, who's Bruce Dyer's son. So yeah, interviews with all of them in Friday's paper, as well as a look at the team in general and a player-by-player sort of interview and feature on the team.
Okay, remember, if you like this video and want to see more content from us, subscribe to our channel and it will be sent directly to your inbox and tablets.